Hola, mis amores, and welcome back to Messages from La Hierophant. It's your girl Yardley, here to provide you with the wisdom, guidance, and spiritual counseling you may need to get you through this month. Okay, so if you are one of my day ones, welcome back. Te amo con todo mi corazón. But if you are a newbie, first of all, welcome. Thank you for being here with me today. My tarot disclaimer is I am a very blunt reader. I have an unapologetic potty mouth, and I'm prone to bursting out into song from time to time to get the messages across. Now, I've already cleansed my cards and my space prior to starting, so I'm just going to run my jippers. You take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And with that being said, we're going to jump right in and get it cracking.
Hey, Earth signs. So, jumping right on in for the month of October, it's giving learning hard lessons. We have definitely come a long way, or for some of you guys, Earth signs, this is giving okay, so for some of you guys, you're at the cusp of finishing out a cycle where you have gone over the same thing over and over again and failed this test, this trial, this test, whatever. It could be a literal test, especially with the Three of Pentacles here. It could be academics. Like maybe you've applied for the bar exam, and done the bar exam or your nursing exam, and you've just missed it a couple of times, missed it by the mark. This is giving the third time's the charm. You're going to finally get over that hump. Okay, we're finally passing this test. And this could actually be, like I say, in a literal sense as far as exams, or this could be a trial, a spiritual trial that you've been, like I say, ruminating, going over and over again, expecting a different result, but you're getting the same result, right? So, I feel like this lesson that's been learned as far as this cups, the Five of Cups energy, it's usually an energy of regret or remorse, right? So I do feel like for some of you earth signs, there is that energy there. However, because of this deck, I feel as if there's an energy of, thank God I dodged a bullet. There really feels like this energy of, I dodged a bullet, but I still scraped myself up a little bit on the way down, right? So it's like I'm still in some pain. I still got some healing to do. I'm still bumped and bruised up. However, I didn't die. However, I didn't, receive any major organ damage and things of that sort, okay? Now, from a financial standpoint, I really want you guys to work hard and be committed at what it is that you're doing, whether it's at your job, whether it is for saving money. There's an energy here of you realizing brunch is only going to get you so far, right? So you're kind of at the point where there's a give and take, a reciprocal energy of, okay, that was fun while it lasted, but let me really look towards the future. Let me really look towards what I have going on coming up so that I can be a good steward of the funds that are coming in. I feel like a lot of you guys are doing fairly well on a financial standpoint. We're holding steady. But there's some of you guys that like one wrong move, the wrong direction is going to tip you completely and totally over. So you're kind of recognizing that right now. And within that recognition, you're going to start making some changes. Okay. So, romantically, or no, let's say relationally, because you have your friendships, you have your co-workerships, you have your romantic relationships and things of that sort. All of these are ships that you have to maintain throughout your life, right? So in your relational aspect of this reading for the month of October, you're really going to be learning some hard lessons. Yeah, this right here is giving a breakup. This is giving being committed to something and it possibly not working out the way that you thought it was going to, especially as we move over here into your clarifiers as far as the black fox and the cross. This cross is telling me that you still feel burdened. You still feel as if somebody snuck something in on you, right? The Black Fox is a very sneaky energy, dark. For some of you guys, this could be a Scorpio energy. However, it's someone who is using flattery. It's very... Ooh, I'm hearing Cowboy Casanova. I'm hearing Cowboy Casanova. He's a... Hold on, wait. What is it? He's a good timing Cowboy Casanova. Hold on. Leaning up against the record machine. He looks like a cool drink of water, but he's candy-coated misery. He's the devil in disguise, a snake with blue eyes. Listen, and he only comes out at night. Yeah. And I am not about to start singing Miss Carrie at this hour at 9 o'clock in the morning with my barely coffee vocal cords right now. That would be rude to you, especially after singing all of Bad Bunny last night. So my voice is not where it needs to be, but Cowboy Casanova, just keep that in mind. Very slick energy, okay? Something that is unknown about this individual. Okay. And again, you don't want to learn any hard lessons, or maybe you do. Some of y'all are hard-headed. Some of y'all are like YOLO. You only live once. So just keep that in mind, that whatever decisions you make regarding individuals who are very flattery, there could be a hard lesson learned behind that. Okay. So just be mindful of Black Fox energy. I also feel like some of this is a bit selfish. Some of this is selfish energy. Some of you guys are going to be yourself selfish this month. It's just at a point where you are kind of retreating and just not really giving a fuck about the bullshit. Like it's like something is going on outside of you that you feel that is sad, and it causes you some sort of grief or remorse or sadness, but it's also like, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, I'm so sorry that that's happening, but unfortunately, that has nothing to do with me. And so I'm going to stay over here in my lane. And you need to probably do that for your betterment. And it doesn't make you a bad person. It just means that you need to have clear boundaries and protect your space and whatever the situation could be. Okay. Now let's move along here, because we're getting up there towards 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Let's talk about this blank slate that you have here and smoke and mirrors, right? All right. So smoke and mirrors is an illusion. It's magician. I'm seeing Criss Angel, and it's a very, not Criss Angel. So that's a very poor illusion, right? I'm seeing that whole edit clip where there's a whole bike. We throw a blanket on it. They edit it. Boom, the bike's gone. Smoke and mirrors. It's all an illusion, and a very poor illusion at that. So don't get caught up, right? We want to pass the test this time, right? So if you see and you're seeing the red flags, abide by them. All right. You're definitely, like I say, gonna pass this test. You're getting a blank slate. You're definitely getting over the hump, the hurdle that's been hindering you for however long it's been hindering you. There is a timeline here. I do see a 5-month timeline, or possibly spring of the year. There's also a timeline of 3 years, but I will say that with the crossover here, I feel like this is a timeline of like the fall of the year. Okay, we're definitely getting autumn vibes. So keep that in mind for however that resonates. Mind you, this is for October read. Now, over here, you have the Huntress, which is also confirming that, you know what, lay low, this ain't got nothing to do with me energy. You really need to make sure that you're standing back and observing everything. Learning. I'm seeing strategizing, just taking it all in so that when it is time for you to bust a move, you'll know which move to make. Now, over here with the Madam Chiefess, this is very much listen to your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, because they're the ones that's got your back during this challenging time. It's going to be a little bit of a dark time. You got a lot of moon energy here, which is always walk by faith and not by sight. Okay. A lot of faith needed, but a lot of this is a test of faith for some of you guys. Okay. I do want you to keep in mind that whatever is going on is almost like you have 2 5s, so a vigil or a reversal. So for some of you guys, you're going to be reversing that stagnant energy. And for some of you guys, this is going to be a reversal of the energy you're in as far as a test to overcome. So keep that in mind, but know that you have all of your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides behind you. Like, what is that? 4 point some odd million souls that's come before you.
Thank you so much for reaching the end of my video. Please leave your high vibrational comments below if this message resonated with you, and follow me on all social media platforms. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, please do so at the link in the description box below. Gratuity donations are not required but greatly appreciated and can be sent to La Hierophant on Cash App.